everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lauren and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark Canada and eBay. Probably my favorite part about being a reseller is being able to go thrifting a lot for my job, and one of my favorite places to source is at the Goodwill bins. Now, if you've never shopped at the Goodwill bins before, the concept of it may seem a bit scary, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually a lot of fun and you can find some really great things. So for this video, I'm going to be sharing my top tips and tricks for shopping at the Goodwill bins and how to become a pro bins thrifter. So I'm going to try to make this short and sweet, but pack as much information into this as I can. Alright, so tip number one, and when you go, you want to make sure that you are wearing comfortable clothing. Before the restrictions, I would go for like 4 to 5 hours at a time, and if I didn't wear the right clothing or shoes, my feet would be killing me by the end. So I always wear just like a comfy, loose like sweater or t-shirt, as well as just like comfy like yoga pants, sweatpants, and comfortable running shoes. That's always a must-have for going to the bins. Next tip is BYOB, not bring your own booze, but bring your own bags. And if you have like the big IKEA bags that you've seen in a lot of my haul videos, those are the ones that I find to be the best. And if you can, get bags that aren't see-through, because I've never had this problem, but I've heard some other people have had other people going through their bags and taking their stuff. So I actually have a couple bags that have zippers and clips on them, so they stay closed to prying eyes. What I also like to do is I like to put my bag in my cart. They have the little trolley carts that you pull, and they don't really fit a lot, so if you can put a bag in there, you can actually fill up your cart a lot more than if it was just a cart. Another couple things I like to bring with me is a fanny pack, just for hands-free shopping. I just put my basics in it. I put hand sanitizer, my phone, and my debit card. Just simple, don't have to worry about leaving a purse anywhere. Next one, this one's totally up to you, but I personally choose to wear gloves when I shop. I just have a pair of like winter mittens like this. And it's handy if you have ones that have like the little touch fingers, so you can like go on your phone without taking the gloves off. My reasoning for this is I have gone without gloves before, but one time there was this bin that was full of sweaty old men's hockey gear, and it smelled so bad, and like it was like damp from sweat, so like I almost threw up. And another time I found a crusty old dead mouse in a bin, so yeah, gloves might not be the worst idea. As well as there's also a lot of like sharp objects, like there's like bins with skates in it, and like I don't want to hurt myself, and if I can have that extra layer of gloves to protect me, then yeah, I'm gonna do that. Another great thing I found about the bins is to make friends with people that are there, or bring your friends with you, because you gotta remember that not everyone is looking for the same thing. I know that it can get competitive with other resellers, but there might be resellers there who sell vintage and you sell like modern stuff. So I've had times where I've been looking for like one shoe and like someone else has found it for me, or another reseller has found like something that they don't sell and they've given it to me. Like I had this one girl give me a pair of Timberland shoes, I had this guy give me some Jordan shoes, and then I've also helped people find things as well. So it's really good to just talk to people who are there and, you know, help each other out. Next tip is to search the whole bin. Like, I mean, from one side to the other. So what I do is sometimes they're so overflowing, and it gets frustrating when there's like a whole bunch of blankets and like towels and duvets and all that kind of stuff that just like takes up all the room in the bin. So what I do, I grab all the stuff from the one side and I plop it onto the other, so I have like a clean canvas to kind of start with and search from. So I just like go through what's there, then I work my way over, and it just makes things a whole lot easier. And some people, they only like search the surface of the bin, so you might find a lot of hidden gems. Like I always find Lululemon crammed right in the corner that no one found. This one's a good one if you have time to do some comp checks. I normally don't personally, but if I do come across a brand that I've never heard of, I may just do a quick Google search of it. But for the most part, I just go off of what I know, and I'm always doing research, learning new brands for myself. This one's a very important one, and it'll save you a lot of time in the end. So the way the pricing at the bins works is it goes by category. So they have apparel, they have shoes, they have home goods, and I think media is another one. And each category is a different price. So if you throw all of your clothes and shoes and handbags in one bag, when you get up to the cash, you're gonna have to separate it. So I always bring multiple bags and I separate it right from the start. It just makes things a lot easier on me. This one, I need to listen to my own advice on this one because I'm so bad for this. Don't buy it just because it's cheap. I always go in with this mentality like,
oh, like this is all gonna go to the landfill if I don't buy it, it's gonna be thrown out.
So I kind of like guilt trip myself into buying more stuff than I need. But in 2022, I'm trying to be more selective on what I buy. I do have a successful 3 for $30 sale, which is mostly stuff that I buy from the bins, so I end up making about 20 bucks off of every sale from that. It's been a good return for me, but I just need to be more selective with which items I choose for that. So I'm pretty sure that every Goodwill has this. It's the manager's special. If you buy a certain amount of pounds, you get an extra few cents off per pound. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but I think for us it's either like 27 pounds. So always aim to do that. There's been a couple times where I've came up short at like 21 pounds and they've let me just go back and like pick up a handful of random stuff to get that special, because I might save like $15 just by grabbing a couple more things. And another tip, this kind of goes along with making friends, you can also pair your stuff together with someone else. Like say your friend here got 10 pounds and you got 20 pounds. If you put it together, you'll make that 27 pounds. Another good tip is to go frequently. Yeah, if you can go like once a week, that's probably a good thing, because every single day there's going to be new stuff. You might have some trips where you get discouraged because you didn't find anything, but then maybe you go back tomorrow and you find a whole bunch of designer stuff. You never know with the bins, you can find anything. And my last tip that I'm going to be sharing in this video is don't be afraid to try something new. If you're used to selling only women's clothing, but you find some really good men's or kids pieces, even home decor, why not try it out? Like for bins prices, you're getting it for $1, a couple dollars. You may be able to sell it for a profit. Like even trying out a new platform. Like I've been doing some sales on Facebook Marketplace lately and it's been paying off for me. And if you've never shopped at the bins before, this can be your something new. I definitely recommend it. It's so much fun. And I have done a few Thrift With Me videos at the Goodwill bins. And the last time I went to the bins, I thrifted blindly. So I'm going to link that video up here so you can go check it out. Meaning I just like went through, I had a limited time, I went through and I grabbed like whatever I could, and it actually turned out really good. I got a lot of great stuff. I really hope that this video was able to help some of you guys out. Let me know in the comments if you have any other tips and tricks for shopping out at the Goodwill outlet, and if you've never been, let me know if you go and how you find it. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel if you don't already and you enjoy thrifting and Poshmark content, and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!